Well, this is our dry nitrogen tank. We just hooked up the lines. We're going to test the entire system with dry nitrogen. We pump it up to about 300 psi, let it sit for a few hours, make sure there's no leaks in the system.
Awesome. And then we do the evacuation after that?
Yeah, so after we prove that there's no leaks, then we'll pull the nitrogen out, hook a vacuum pump up to it, and let that run, get it down below 500 microns, let it stabilize out.
Cool. And so on this electrical, you were able to use one of the electrical circuits from the two that were available for the other unit? Is that how we did that?
Yes, we used the electrical circuit and put a sub panel in, and that's powering up the two different circuits here. And then we have a quad breaker in, and we're powering the attic light with the LED light bulbs.
And these units are they pull about 15 or 1800 watts, right? And that unit, that's an old 4-ton heat pump that looks like it's from the 70s, and I believe it had a 50 amp rating on the breaker, and then there was also another 50 amp breaker for the secondary heat strips.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, well, at max capacity, they're pulling that much, but they're variable speed, so I'd imagine usually to maintain it's going to be even less than that. So it'll be a lot better improvement than this giant monstrosity of a package unit that they used to have.
Yeah, and you know, at one point, what's funny is, I mean, at one point that was modern technology. And so we've come so far, and really we're the early adopters of this technology here, and we've shown it to save a dramatic amount of energy. And the way it's going to go into this house, I'm looking for their bills to drop by 2/3.
Oh, yeah.
And their conditioning cost.
It's not bad as long as you like to pay giant PG&E bills to do the exact same thing with less comfort than what you're going to do.
Well, what was funny about this too is she was running in-room heaters. And it was cheaper to put a heater in each room than it was to run that unit. And they had that unit set at 62 degrees. So, I mean, it's not like they were living really comfortably with that system.
Yeah.
And they were having $600-700 electric bills. So this is going to be a huge savings for them, along with the water heater that we'll talk about later.